Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today I have a Dollar Tree DIY with the exception of the chalk paint that I bought from Walmart. I used this Hello Summer sign and then I took it outside. I had lost some video, so I don't have the part where I took off the paper. It's paper underneath. First I cut off the pineapple. That was all I had left. But I cut off the pineapple and then I took the paper off. That was very easy to take off. I just brought it in and actually I just ran it under the sink and it just came right off. And then I spray painted it with the chalk paint. As you can see, I'm spray painting it. And I did give this about 3 coats. As you can see, you can still see my price tag sticker where I had removed it. Then I'm coming inside and I am terrible at writing freehanding. So I took a pencil and started to put my outline in. And as you can see, I have already goofed up. But I just kept on going, and I was thinking at the end I always say this, it'll turn out okay. But I did. With this, you can take your eraser and erase it. So that's one good thing you can do. And you can still see it very well with the pencil. As you can see in the video, it does show very well. So I just continued to freehand this. I was very disappointed in my freehanding. I was not liking it at all. So I went and got some stickers that I had bought from the Dollar Tree, as you can see. And so I was going to take the letters out of my chocolate sign. And I cut them out to make the words, and it just didn't come out correctly. So then I took some letters off of one of the bigger stickers, and they were just too big. So I was like, oh my goodness. So freehand it was. So I did not show this as I was doing it, but I just freehanded it and did the best I could. As you can see, I have my W a little off and some of my letters are a little off. But like I said, I'm going to go for it and try it anyway. I was thinking when I got the marker on it, the chalk marker, that I could straighten it out some. And after all, this is a homemade DIY, so it's not going to be perfect like it came from a machine. So I have now got the letters wrote, and now I'm going to do some drawing around it. And it does say, good things come to those who bake. So I bake a lot, so we'll see if good things come. But yes, they really do. But I just thought that was a cute saying, good things come to those who bake. And now this is slow going. I do not know how to speed my videos up yet. I'm still very new at this. So you're going to get to see step by step pretty much how I did this. And I'm just freehanding this as well. This part with the little flowers or little outlines is very simple to do. This I have no problem with. It's just the words. I just have terrible penmanship, and so I just did the best I could on that. So now I'm just freehanding the wreath, so call it, around the frame of the mason jar. As I'm looking at this and as I was doing it, I can see that the things, where the good things come to those who wait, is way off. And I'm thinking about that as I'm doing it. I'm thinking, I do not like this. So later on, I do try to straighten that up. Now I'm just going to start putting the flowers on the other side, or the wreath. I'm not quite sure what you call it. If you know what you call it, please comment below and let me know. So I started out here doing it with a pencil, but I do believe after this I just stopped with the pencil and just did it with the marker. It seemed to be easier for me not to outline this part with the pencil. And also, if you do it with a pencil, it does not show up at all once you use your chalk marker over it. It doesn't show through. And also, I did notice while I'm sitting here doing the voiceover that I have black spray paint on my fingernails. So that's what that is on my fingernails. It's the black chalk spray paint. And I didn't notice it until just now. So on one side I filled in the little flowers, and on this side I'm leaving some open, as I will do on the other side. And I'm just keeping all the little flowers that I draw, or leaves, going the same way all the way around. No, I actually do continue to outline with the pencil. I thought I had stopped with the pencil, but I didn't. So maybe that is a good idea to continue with the pencil. My pencil broke. So that must have been the reason that I stopped using the pencil, because I didn't take time to go get a sharpener. So now I'm continuing to put the leaves on, and I'm leaving these open. I will not fill these in on this side. And you could also take your handle off if you would like to. I also forgot to mention that this did come with a straw at the top. And I just took, I have a butter knife. No, it's a steak knife, excuse me. A steak knife. And I just took my steak knife and I just cut it right off. It popped right off. And you could also do that with the handle on the mason jar. So you could just have not the drink mason jar, but the mason jar itself. I just chose to leave this on, but you could pick to do either way. Either way is fine. I just left as is. Now I have moved down to the bottom to continue. I'm sorry, it's very hard to see. You can't actually see me really drawing this on. I should have turned the camera around. I am very new at this. It is very hard. I give huge kudos to all the DIYers on YouTube. They do an amazing job. It's like their videos are like perfect when I watch. I still have a lot of learning to do, but I'll get there. But I wish I had have turned the camera the other way around so you could have seen it better or angled it in another way. When I first started doing the DIYs, which hasn't been that long ago on YouTube, I would voice talk while I was doing them. That was super, super, super hard. Um, so then I realized why the YouTubers would do the voiceovers, because it's very difficult to talk and do the DIYs. So now it seems to look like I'm finishing up this little area, and then we'll have one little more area to go on the left hand side. And this one I'm filling in. So I have one kind of open, one closed, one open, one closed. But I do think this project turned out really cute. I was really excited to make this project. Another detail about this project is, if you do not like what you put on, I just get a wet cloth and wet it, and you can just wipe it all off. I did not do that with this. I think I did it a little bit with my things word, but you could just wipe the whole thing off. That's the great thing about the chalk paint, is you can just wipe it all off and start over again. And if you happen to not be able to get it all off, you can just go back outside with your chalk paint and paint over it. And you could also do anything with this you want. You could just do the chalk paint and change your words every day to whatever you would like to do. Or you could just leave it as is with the same wording I have on it. Or you could also make up your own wording. It doesn't have to be what I put on here. But this is starting to turn out really cute now. It's coming together. And I am so sorry again that you can't see me actually doing this. But like I said, I will get better with time. Now I'm doing the little open flowers again. This is very simple to do. And it's such a cute project. Be a great Mother's Day gift, birthday gift, or just a gift to say thank you. And I already had the chalk paint on hand, but the chalk paint I think is like $3.90 at Walmart. And I already had the chalk marker, and then of course the mason jar was $1 at the Dollar Tree. So this actually ended up only costing me today to make $1. So now I have it all together. I must not have went over the things part very much, but still, with my free hand, I thought it turned out pretty well. I did take the jute string that came with the mason jar and added it back to it to hang it. You could have that hanging up, or you could set it up. After I had it hanged, I realized I didn't finish my details, so I took it back down to finish up my details. I'm just going to put some little lines up at the top and around the sides to kind of make it look more like that mason jar look. I didn't do them as perfect as I wanted to, but again, it's the DIY, so DIYs aren't going to be as perfect. You can just try to get them as perfect as you can. That's the good thing about DIYs. Everyone is different. I could make this 100 more times, and none of them will be the same. So you always have something unique. Now I have it finished. And now I have it back hanging on the wall to show you. And I think this turned out really cute. I was really excited to make this with the mason jar. Actually, this is the first time I'd ever made one of these with a mason jar. I have made another project with a mason jar where I just painted it and put wood lettering on, but I had never freehanded one. I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Dollar Tree DIY. I want to thank all our subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you stayed to the end, thank you. If you enjoyed this DIY, please let me know in the comments below. If you try this DIY, please let me know. I want to say thank you to everyone and have a great evening.